Yo, hello, Speed Gaming. We're here today with more Week 6 League Action Cross Keys. We have a T-Stew 14 representing Team Begone Pot facing Structural Mike of Last Locationeers. I am Shinmaru, and with me today in comms is Skelly. How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Excited to commentate during the best week of League, Cross Keys week.
Yep, moment of silence for the final day of the best week.
Yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup here. Two very good entrance players. Both teams definitely got something to play for here. Structural Mike's team on the verge of clinching playoffs. T-Stew's team trying to stay out of relegation. They're currently one game ahead of Farm Friends.
Yep.
So a win here would help secure their spot for next season quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, with two great players like this, I mean, with the mode kind of as crazy as cross keys, anything can happen, so you can't count either of these teams out.
And now the big question is, will we see Houlihan start versus Sank start? All right, Sank from T-Stew.
Yep.
Oh, double Sank start. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I've kind of settled on Sank as my preferred, just because I like seeing where it is early and adjusting based on that.
All right, we got 2 dungeons already. Okay, cool. And Paradox Cave can't really do anything in there without any items.
Yeah, a Paradox is always kind of a scary one to see, low percent for me.
And Paradox Cave again.
Yeah. Yeah, because those mini Moldums can really swarm on you like very quickly with a 3-heart screen mail.
And another dungeon. Okay, we've already found 3 dungeons. It's not even been a minute yet. And Mike is going in immediately to Eastern. I think some people might have feelings about this play.
Yeah, I know Mike's teammate Zen Arcane Dedicated will not go here at all without Big Key and Bow.
Oh, interesting. He's only taking the first chest. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah. Just kind of protect against something like boots or mirror, something really good in that first chest kind of screwing you because you're dedicated to not doing the dungeon.
Yeah. You could maybe see like also checking which one is it? The map chest on the right side, since you could save quit from there and not have to walk back to like the center.
Yeah.
But yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Here's our red cane. Back escape.
You see Mike's other teammate, Scottish Brave. I know will always check Eastern, no matter when she finds it. So I guess Mike's kind of in the middle of his teammates.
All right, who's going to be at Lumberjack today? Hopefully not Ganon. Excellent.
Yes.
The useless fairy. So we're not going to have to kill Aga 2, or sorry, Aga 1.
Yeah.
Barring some really stupid scenario.
Oh, that's really annoying to find a connector when you don't have bombs. It's such a pain to get back up there.
A little bit of early bunny walking on Mike's side. He's probably not going to commit to this too much, since there's still so much left in Light World. We've only been playing for 3 minutes. Oh, is he going to try to get Super Bunny with the D-Boost?
Let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, you can tell he's got the bunny sprite's walking us a little weirder.
And he even gets the full magic refill out of this, so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Oh look, another dungeon. Thieves Town.
Yep.
We already have the Thieves Town small, so that'll be nice down the road. Of course, it doesn't really matter yet because we have no big key.
Yep.
And Spiral Cave. Mike looks like he's going to go through it immediately.
Yep. You know, a lot safer with Blue Mail and Samaria to keep the new rooms off your back.
Yeah, sometimes you see people put this off until like you have Moon Pearl, because maybe this goes to the Dark World anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it is just an item. Oh, that's a pretty good item too.
Yeah.
Half magic, not bad at all.
Yeah. You know, as far as Spiral Key goes, that's really like the best case scenario to me. You get like a useful item, and the connector itself doesn't matter.
It's actually kind of nice just to know now that they don't have to check Mimic Cave later.
Yeah.
Because that is an entrance that can be really annoying to get back to, having to find some other connector to get to the Turtle Rock Bridge and then Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But now Mike knows he never has to worry about that ever.
Mm-hmm. Little annoying Smith location. Not the worst it could possibly be, I suppose.
Ganon is at Useless Ferry. It looks like Tisu setting up for Houlihan here to get some money.
Yeah.
It looks like T2 is going to head to Hyrule Castle. We still haven't seen Cackwell yet. Though T2 still doesn't have bombs, so hopefully Cackwell isn't here. Or if it is here, there's also bombs. And Mike is following Spectacle Rock. I didn't see if the item was any good.
No, it was just a compass.
Okay, so just looking where this connector actually goes. Okay, back in Cac.
He's just finding all the really annoying stuff that's out of the way and also requires bombs.
Yep. Oh, the flute.
Oh, hello.
He was in Cac the whole time. Well, that's always super nice to find early in Cross Keys.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Obviously, there's like no hard data to support this, but I always feel like it was either super early Cross Keys or too late to ever matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's our Lumberjack drop down, just red rupee.
Yep.
So at this point, we still haven't seen Cackwell, and we haven't seen the bat, I think. So I think one of those is on the pyramid, and the other one's at Sank, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's the case. I think be a little bit before we actually get our question answer. What's there? Ooh, well, that was very close.
Yeah, that mini Moldorm RNG was very unkind there, but he still made it through. Thankfully, there's 2 hearts in the pots in this room T-Stew's about to go into, so should be healed up again.
Yeah. It's a little unfortunate he doesn't have that half magic in Samaria, though. That would be a big help.
Yeah, and with where half magic is, I wonder like when is he ever going to find that, especially when the connector itself is useless.
Okay. Well, gets through 2 of them anymore, which is fine.
Here's our Moon Pearl in Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, now we finally get to see what this entrance is. These bombs are so hard to come by. And it's a shop.
Oh my goodness. For someone who lacking bombs for so long earlier this year, TC's being really cavalier.
Yep.
It's...
T2 gonna find their pearl.
I like to use the burner to get the troublesome middle mini Mordor out of the way.
Oh, I heard a hop.
Yep.
Apparently this is Old Man Rescue.
Yep, not too bad at all to get through with the boomerang as a guide.
So this will take Mike to the mountain, which is not a huge deal since he could flute to the mountain anyway, but maybe this is like the Hera entrance, for example. Yeah. That's the one that he wouldn't be able to get to yet.
Yeah.
So all this is in logic for Mike.
Mm-hmm. I'm like remembering like, oh yeah, I just turned in the old man and didn't actually check what this was.
Nice Great Fairy sync.
Yep.
Oh, he's gotta be careful. Wouldn't mind seeing another Great Fairy here in the mountain in this cave.
Yeah.
Yes, by the heart. Yes. Need that. I love it when people buy the 10 rupee heart in this mode. It's actually so underrated. So unfortunate thing for T-Stew here is they're following the old man connector. Oh, okay, they're actually going to save quick because I think he got stuck. But I was going to say that kind of lured them away from finding that flute.
Yeah.
So it might actually be kind of a good thing. Well, it depends on when they go back to the library area now, because that's where that flute is. These two are gonna find the Cane of Samaria here in Beck of Escape. And we have another dark room. Don't know which one that was.
Yeah.
Surely Mike knows, but based on what he was doing, I'm not sure which one that was. I think it might have been one of the dissension connectors.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. It's like, yeah. TC's gonna get his flute in short order here. Good.
Yep, that's good news. And then I think once the easy light world entrances get cleared up, these guys are gonna try to figure out which of the connectors they found actually takes them to the dark world. Because, well, no, actually, Mike knows. There's the one that took him to Village of Outcasts, so that would be dark world access already for him.
Yeah.
Jisoo, I don't think has seen anything to get to the dark world yet.
Yeah.
God, I love this music.
Yep. Very, very jaunty tune for Thieves Town.
Both runners pretty much just kind of retracing the other's footsteps at this point.
Mhm.
These two now going up to the mountain. Not really going to find too much here. Yeah, let's see. Where's Mike going to go next? Oh, yeah, he still hasn't seen Useless Fairy. Be curious to see. Does he check what the Sank dropdown is after this? Because I kind of want to know where Cackwell is at this point. Looks like he will, because this is either going to be a 5-item cave, which is great, or it's going to be the bat, which is not so great. And we know the other one should be on top of the pyramid. All right, cool.
And definitely would rather see that there than the bat.
For sure, yeah. T-Stu is rescuing Old Man now, this time from the other side. I don't think Mike has checked the save quit point from Old Man yet.
No.
Or if he did, I missed it.
I don't believe he has.
Okay, if that's in the Dark World, that would be pretty sweet. Because our Dark World access so far is not very good. I think the connector Mike followed to get there in the first place was at Eastern or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awful. Oh yeah, I missed that. There's Desert North on the mountain.
Yeah.
We have the big key, but we do not have a fire source, so that's not available yet. And if it was, that fight would kind of suck.
Yeah, I was say, are you itching for bombs of Samaria Lambo? I mean, I did see GFE the other day do bomb and arrow ammo, and that was pretty sick.
And where's T2 gonna go next? This is a save quit, so maybe checking where the old man save quit is. Yes.
Alright, where are you, buddy?
It's the dark
Oh.
world. Okay, you can't really get to that much from this entrance though without any other items.
Yeah.
You can pretty much only get to like the pod area, which is another 4 entrances. At least for the time being.
Oh yeah, well, like Vortex is in chat saying, yeah, we do have access to most of Dark World now by Old Man and the connector we found. Kind of annoying access to a lot of it.
Yeah. Well, Hyrule Castle East. This could take us to more fun new places. I don't think we've seen the small key yet.
No.
But who cares about logic?
Yeah.
T2 actually has like exactly enough stuff to do this.
Yep.
Well, actually, I think they have a green potion if they've really needed it, but otherwise, the 5 bombs is going to be just barely enough to kill all the necessary guards.
All right, and that connected that T2 was unable to do earlier. Not really useful until you get a mirror.
Yes, the fairy in the bottle shortly before you want to death warp. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Unless we find the mirror in this chest, maybe? Anybody?
Pass some of that hopium to me.
Oh man. Okay, he's actually just gonna safe quit. Interesting.
Rather have that fairy than check out. Oh, there's that. Oh boy, big key to Eastern in Agina.
Now Mike's gonna see where this is. Oh boy, the pyramid, yay. Deciding if he wants to do anything about it. It is, I guess Pyramid Fairy is kind of a nice entrance to find, like getting spit out of a connector like that, because kind of like Mimic Cave, now they know that they never have to actually do the super bomb thing.
Yep.
So when they find that bomb shop, they can just talk to the dude. He'll tell them what the 2 crystals are, which is good info, but otherwise they can just forget about bomb shop forever.
Now, T2 exploring Village of Outcast area. Find a TR East at the Thieves Town entrance.
And for Mike, he only has 2 bombs, but at least he actually has magic, so
Yeah.
doesn't need to do any bomb strats here. Be curious to see if he chooses to death warp, give up the fairy, and continue exploring the pod area.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like terrible to get back here, but
Yeah, it is a little bit of a walk.
yeah.
This is feeling like Mike's gonna release his ferry. Nope, nope, not yet. Okay, he's stunning the guard. He's definitely getting rid of that ferry.
Mm-hmm. Just has to make sure he doesn't touch the ferry on accident. Which can be surprisingly difficult sometimes. Oh, kind of flew toward him for a second there.
Also liked him waiting until he opened the chest to let the ferry out, just in case he got like a surprise heart refill or something. And suddenly became not worth it to go to the ferry.
Okay, so Hyrule Castle Main spits us out at the Dark Shopping Mall through the Big Rock. Another one of those entrances that you can orphan kind of easily.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a dead end, though.
Oh, and Mike gets to have his cake and eat it too by getting this ferry back.
Well, Dark Shopping Mall is useless. Not a terrible way to find that out, though, because it can be really annoying to swim over there.
Yep. Yeah,
Another thing he won't have to go back and do later.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my least favorite areas to find, like the final dungeon I need to beat in the seed.
Oh, look, another fairy in a bottle. Oh, and this is the back of Old Man Cave?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. One side of the Old Man Cave takes you to East Dark World, one takes you to West. Fun how that works out. Now, for the really early Moon Pearl and the really early Flute, we haven't really found very much in the way of actual like progression.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cane of Samaria, okay, you probably need that to beat the game. That's great, but that doesn't really do very much yet. Okay, there's the Tower of Hera. We just found the Hera small key, but still no fire source, so we can't actually do anything in the basement. A nice little high five by the runners. Mike's gonna keep going west. He's gonna go east. Pretty much just exploring Dark World in the opposite orders.
It kind of feels like Mike can afford, now that Mike knows he has like really easy access to this area, he can afford to put off Skull Woods for a little bit, maybe get that big key or the fire rod before he decides to go in.
Yeah, speaking of the cane, okay, he's not actually going to do anything here.
Yeah.
So that does actually mean chain chomps is in logic, but that's kind of annoying to get to. Oh, he's going to go back in, okay. Maybe he wants to like follow the connector out the west side or something.
Could be.
just wanted to like finish checking the Village of Outcast entrances before committing to a connector here. That would make sense. Spiral Cave from T-Stew. This connector sucks, but he's gonna get half magic, which is really nice.
Yeah, half magic might put it into great use on this pokey. Get the key.
Yep, and you don't even have to worry about being conservative with it or anything because there's a full magic pot coming up soon.
Yep. Okay.
Ice House Big Key locked by all 4 Turtle Rock small keys. Okay.
Look forward to getting our map from the big chest later.
And another fairy released for the Death Warp. So now he's probably going to bomb jump to get to the left side here, I would think.
Yeah.
And we'll see where this goes. Okay, that's pretty good. It's kind of unfortunate not having a glove for the entrance under this big rock, because this is going to be awful to get back to.
Yeah.
And sick kid.
Wow. Hello.
Yeah, that's kind of a spicy hammer. Okay. Yeah, that was all completely logical too, just through a really horrible chain. What does the hammer actually let us do right now?
Well, I guess it's, I don't know. I guess slightly, very slightly quicker access to the South Dark World area. Oh yeah, yes, that's right, the Hammer House in Village of Outcast as well.
Oh, true. That would be a great sequence if that was required. You have to go through the connector that's in Village of Outcasts, which is a one-way, to go get the stupid hammer, and then come back.
There's also, yeah, three more chests in Eastern Palace just waiting.
True, true.
We have 50 rupees, 3 bombs, and I don't know, let's say 5 rupees to collect from Eastern.
And there's the connector that gets to the Turtle Rock Bridge. And it's straight garbage. Oh yeah, the pod entrances. Both of them elected to skip the 3 entrances after this first one over here. Just kind of in different ways. T-Stu just save and quit. Mike, he followed the middle exit from Hyrule Castle here. So this is all new stuff.
That's right, as Homemade Beer is pointing out, Hammer actually puts this area, it actually puts this area into logic, because we have access to this area before via Old Man Rescue on my side.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't have the lamp yet, but
Right. You can walk all the way around the whole Dark World and then go across the Hammer Peg Bridge. That's true.
Saha, hello. Speaking of hellos, Mr. Ed3 rating with a party of 6. Welcome on in. Watching Structural Mike versus T-Stew 14, Cross Keys League Week 6. Mike playing to hopefully secure a playoff spot for his team. T-Stew playing to try to avoid relegation for his team.
So far, it's feeling like we found like all the entrances and none of the items.
Yeah. Kidding. Yeah, seeing new stuff on both sides now. T-Stew electing to go through this southern Dark World area. Mike gonna show us a pod entrance. Pod entrance, one of the worst locations in the game to have something important in. I always really hope there was like nothing in here, or like an item cave or something. Okay, well this. Oh boy! Imagine finding this before you do that awful hammer chain.
Yeah, that's actually super nice. When do you ever go back for this if you don't have the hammer yet? That's such a long walk to get there. Alright, this is probably going to be South Dark World for Mike, coming from the north, or the east, or whatever, I guess.
So I think.
Oh, he's making me a liar. He's actually going to check Dark Witch's hut using the hammer. Problem with this is you kind of orphan catfish.
Oh, hello. That is T2 found a hype cave, and there was a glove in the NPC.
Okay.
So, between our two runners, we have Natural Dark World access, and there's also the Thieves Town big key there.
Yeah, so that puts all of Thieves Town is now fully clearable. We have all of the weapons that hurt blind except for a sword. So that's pretty fun. I think we call that super logic.
Yes.
Looks like Mike is going to find that glove in just a very short while. Unless he's going back to Hyrule Castle?
Yeah.
Making me a liar again?
Yeah, it could be, because I don't think either runners have taken Hyrule Castle West yet.
Okay, he's going to do Dark Cross here. Now he is in Dark World state, so the enemies in the dark here are actually going to do way more damage than they normally would, which is a good and a bad thing. In this case, I think it's a little bit more of a good thing, since he'll actually be able to Death Warp in the dark sort of quickly.
Yep. Only danger, these enemies are like super powered, so...
Yeah, he's got enough hearts that there's, and also half magic burnout, that there's really no realistic chance of dying here.
Okay.
Ether and Dark Cross. Of course, now the enemies stop attacking him as soon as he wants them to kill him.
Yeah. Alright. Take care of the rest myself. Second bomb, miss him. Oh, there's an ice rod on the right side desert.
Okay. I forget where we found that desert small key. Mike doesn't have it yet, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And the flippers. Okay, so right side desert, kind of loaded. Meanwhile, Hyrule Castle West taking us to East Death Mountain. This is our first look at this.
And she's like, oh, wait, I have flippers now. I can do this if I feel like it. I think I have literally never had flippers when finding an exit that takes me to waterfall before.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way. Okay, there's no way Mike could possibly be doing anything other than going to South Dark World from here, right? Right? Okay.
Let's see.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. There we go. So Mike will get his glove, the sound big key in short order. Let's see. And then this must have been desert, right? Oh no, this was okay. This is Hype Cave right here. Okay.
I think desert maybe was... Wait, was it? Like swamp or something?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the exact entrance T-Stu went to when he found this. So.
I didn't either. I'm just going to take wild guess.
Yeah.
It was swamp anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike's like, hey, I got a fully in logic Thieves Town to do. That sounds like a good idea, maybe. Or maybe some of these glove checks, I don't know.
Yeah, now that he has that glove and he has the hammer, like there's really no need to continue exploring the Dark World right there, because now when he wants to go back to South Dark World, he can just go in the portal like normal.
Yeah. Also, how much is it disgust, Mike, right now to be doing this without boots?
So disgusting. So when is T-Stu ever going to go find the hammer? That's in such a bad place.
Yeah. Yeah, the really scary thing is if he decides to bite the bullet and do mostly in logic Thieves Town without that hammer, and there's something in that big chest.
Oh, yeah. Like, very smartly remembering there are bombs in those pots.
Yep.
Remembering what's in pots, actually the hardest thing in this whole game. At least that's been my experience. Of course, I guess it makes sense that there's bombs in those pots, since they want you to bomb the thing in that room.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to see some more flipper checks from T-Stu. I think we still need to see Hobo, but we also still need to see Zora and Zorledge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Fluting away, actually. I lied.
Yeah. Okay, well, T-Stu does decide to do these sounds. At some point, he's not going to get burned by the big chest. Just a piece of heart there.
It's going into Eastern, okay. Yeah, so Bike already checked the first chest, but only the first chest of Eastern. We haven't seen anything else since then.
Yep.
T-Stu doesn't have that big key, though.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, the you should possibly keep was it Agina with that entrance that T2 saw without having any bombs at the time, unfortunately.
Looks like Mike is going to use all 3 of his weapons
Yeah.
to defeat Blind. That's pretty cool. The hammer, the red cane, the blue cane being the only things in the game besides a sword that can hurt Blind. So nothing really important in Thieves Town, but we do find out it was a crystal.
Yep. You need 7 of those. Begone.
Oh yeah, and Cackwell. We can do that with the glove now. So that's where Mike's heading next. Kind of forgot about this. I'm a little bit surprised T2 hasn't done this yet. Unless he did and I just wasn't looking.
I don't think he has.
Oh, actually, he might not even know it's here. And hello, sword in Eastern the whole time. Cool.
Looks like Mike wants to save and quit out of Cackwell.
Yeah, nice little optimization there. Saving himself an extra screen transition. So we found the GT Big Key and the book. Neither of those really do anything. Well, I guess the book gives us 1 entrance for now. With his final bomb, he blows up the wall. Surprise! There's more bombs in here. And a red mail in Eastern Big Key chest. Okay. Well, the sword is definitely nice.
Yep.
You feel good about finding that, even if it doesn't really unlock anything.
Certainly makes getting around less annoying.
Yeah.
Be able to swat away enemies in your way.
And now Mike is going to check up on this book entrance here.
Yeah.
This is the only thing the book actually does yet. Well, I guess we could check like PED, but that would be stupid.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll waste more of our time later.
Yeah. Okay, and this is new on T2's side. Catfish. When Mike was over here, he did not have a glove yet, so he could not do this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Big key to Skullwoods.
Oh, hello. That's a disgusting thing to be on at a disgusting place.
Yeah, that's a pretty good find. When is Mike gonna find that? Because he's already seen Dark Shopping Mall, which is like one of the things you will sometimes pair with Catfish, using this whirlpool that Tusu's going to right now. But Mike's already seen that. He's also already checked Dark Witch's hut. So like when he goes to Catfish, he's just like gonna have to go to it by itself, especially because like he can't really wait to find the mirror to pair it with Zora because the mirror is at Catfish. So he might be very late to that mirror.
Yeah.
So now Mike is in Skullwoods for the first time.
Skull's a pendant.
Yes. I think it's the green pendant, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Saha told us that. Yes.
Yeah. So T-Stew was already in here earlier, but Mike has the Skullwoods big key. Of course, the one time you actually want the drop down to take you to the front, it doesn't. Okay, so he dropped in the pinball room. Got the guaranteed small key. He's gonna have to use his other small key to open this door. He's to following Hyrule Castle.
Oh, Mike adds to his army of fairies.
And T-Stew's gonna find that Mimic Cave and be really unhappy. But luckily, we know the Mimic Cave item is garbage.
Yep.
We see Sahas on Tisu's side, which is junk, but pendant info for Skullwoods, which is kind of nice. What T-Stew really has to do, and I don't know when he will, but that is to find Turtle Rock in Village of Outcasts and then follow that east entrance out the west entrance to get to Dark Death Mountain, because that's where this hammer is.
Yes.
Don't know when he's going to go there, but I mean, he also doesn't have that many other options anymore.
Yeah, Mike here. That Desert Palace small key. Don't remember where. Oh, the guy that rest remembers where T-Stew. Pick that up. Maybe it was he? No, it wasn't. Not that small key. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember where that was either, but that means Mike is missing Flippers and Ice Rod.
Yep.
Kinda hurts.
Yeah.
I guess we don't really know how much it hurts, but it probably hurts. We probably need at least one of those things, if not both of them. Okay, T-Stew is right where he needs to be now. Gonna check Lava Chest and Chomps, and then hopefully follow the connector out the west exit. And actually, once he does that, can't speak English anymore. He can check the big rock on top of West sorry, East Darktooth Mountain.
Yes.
When Mike was doing this, he didn't have a glove yet, so he had to orphan that entrance.
Oh yes, and yeah. Yeah, it also has that mirror, so you're able to check those top entrances as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Evestown and Eastern Palace are red crystals.
We already have one of those fully in logic, and we're, I guess, a bow and lamp away from the other being in logic.
Yep, and Mike can safely delete that bomb shot from his tracker since we've already seen Pyramid Fairy.
I don't remember what T2 got here, so maybe this is where Desert Small was. Oh, that's right. That's right. The old man cave was at. We were talking about that earlier.
Oh no, Mike!
Am I forgetting about his armada of fairies?
Only he didn't find the bug net, he wouldn't have had this problem.
Yeah. And yeah, Tisu, yep, not going out that TR West connector.
Yeah. So T2's gonna get his book, his GT big key. We haven't found GT yet.
Nope.
Also, I haven't seen Pod yet, and those are kind of the two like really, really high density dungeons in this mode. Like it's fake flippering to Hylia Island. Where should he be going right now? Fake flippering that entrance.
He should be
Yeah.
going to Cabbage, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Nobody
Fake
should have to
flippering
be going there.
kind of indicates that like he might be running out of ideas right now.
Yeah, we do have one more check available in Eastern Palace on Mike's side as well. But I think when you have that big key, the temptation is just to put it off as long as possible, just in case you really hate doing all that and then finding a boat like immediately after.
Yeah. And it's one item less than it normally would be due to his micro dip earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think this is going to be a Zora check from T2. We've seen the waterfall entrance. We have not actually seen the ledge or Zora's actual item yet.
Yes.
Okay, Mike, what's this next thing you're gonna do that's not catfish? Let's see. Eastern, probably. Seems to be where he's walking towards now.
Zora gives us a small key to rock. Okay. I think that's a key. I'm like happy to see an 80 keys. Thoroughly underwhelmed in cross keys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, top of Hyrule Castle. This is a thing. We still can't actually get through the barrier. Well, can't in like quotation marks. I know some people are saying, do shock block, do barrier revive. That actually might be a thing.
I know, but just when Mike let loose all his fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, fly back to Ice Rod. Get your beer. Fly back to Ice Rod Cave area. Get a few fairies, and then show us a thing or two on stream. There's a sword for Mike, and then we'll see what's in this big chest. Let's to dodge another bullet. Yes. Oh wow. Yeah, it's kind of the story so far. T-Stew's kind of the stuff T-Stew's that's annoying and out of the way for T-Stew have been nothing, and some of these annoying stuff that's out of the way for Mike have turned out to be things.
Yeah, T-Stew's finally gonna make his way to Dark Death Mountain, which is exactly where he needs to be. Yeah, we don't even know what's on this island.
Okay, I was about to say, with Mike's luck, this seed was like boots right there.
Or right here, maybe.
No, just bombs. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna see a new entrance from T-Stew here. Nothing. You can also check Hera.
Yes.
I don't think he's done that yet. But I mean, he can also check it by fluting to 1 and then just going up the normal way as well. So you don't really have to do it here.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets the hammer. Meanwhile, Mike is also going back to Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah. Check that out. 1 glove entrances, fortunately. Nothing. Oh. Spike KVU.
Yeah. He can't have very much left besides Catfish at this point. Oh, the Cape and Spike Cave. That's great. I mean, that actually does give us the entrance on top of Hyrule Castle, so that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, looks like that's where T-Stew is heading immediately.
And this has to be Catfish from Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know what else he even has left.
Oh, boy. There we go. Yikes. Ah, those are the awful boots.
Yeah, wow. Now I'm just wondering where the other swords are.
Oh, yeah. And that T2's gonna get his Eastern Palace big key.
Okay, so if you're T2, what do you do next? Probably Thieves Town, right? Now that you can actually full clear it.
Yeah. Yep.
Then avoiding the big chest orphaning this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Boots also lets us get into Misery Mire. Actually, that might be where he's going next.
Yep. There's also that whatever that small key is on desert, if he whenever he decides to make his way back through there. I think Mike is actually gonna get his boots probably about as fast as he possibly could. Until I guess explore everything. What was Spike Cave again? Like a really, brain farted.
I think it might be the one behind the Black Rocks.
Okay.
Because Mike has been on East Death Mountain, but I don't think we saw it. I think TC was able to get to it because he could mirror from behind the bushes in the Dark World.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike's gonna go check. Hera can also read the Ether Tablet.
Yep.
He does have one sword, but he doesn't have two swords. So I can't actually collect the item yet. Oh, there's odd. Okay. This might keep him away from his boots if there's anything good in here.
Yep.
You know, this is sadistic of me, but I kind of hope that the boots lock all the other swords somehow. And you're required to get the stupid cape. Okay, so he's leaving now. Another, I guess we could call that a micro dip. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I think he has a potion, right? They found a green potion forever ago. I don't think he ever used it. So like he could use that to camera unlock to get past the mimics. He's also got, he has 2 keys, so he could have gone in the back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that is out of logic.
Right, I'm like gonna get his cape. And he'll be able to check all 3 of those Owl Castle entrances at once. Look at his boots pretty shortly. I have to imagine, I have to imagine the cape puts that area like on your mind.
So it looks like he's not going to save quit from here.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else is there to do on the mountain right now? Don't really remember.
Oh yes, bumper cave. Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Yeah, we have not seen this yet, I don't believe. Oh.
Oh boy. GT? I bet it's GT. Laser bridge.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is 5 items basically. Since he can get these 4 and also back. Oh, hello,
Oh.
Bo. Okay, well now he can go back to Eastern.
Yeah.
And
Hey, now he's using logic.
Yeah, and so is a crystal roller here.
Just get your boots first, Mike, please.
Meanwhile, T-Stu's checking out the various mirror-locked entrances across the world. We've already seen the other end of Super Bunny, so that connector there is useless. Now Mike going back in the dark world here. Let's see, where's he going next?
That could be Graveyard Ledge, maybe?
Yeah, that would make sense. Don't think we've seen that yet from T-Stu.
I think he's done this. Because he was here. This is when he was here and he did Cackwell with the mirror. So I have to imagine.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I have to imagine he would have done this too.
That's right.
Boy, do I not remember what was on the Kylie Island.
Yeah, same.
Oh, small key.
Okay.
2. Okay. Pod small.
I really wish I remembered where this desert small key was that Mike is still missing.
Yeah.
What hasn't he done that T-Stu did? And this was like a long time ago, like even before Mirror, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he just barely has enough magic to get through the barrier. And Mike gets his boots. T-Stu finds Pod. Let's see how much he decides to do here.
Yeah.
He's got 3 keys. So, I mean, equally as logical stuff as when Mike was here. But still, I feel like you probably want to do the back. There's just too many items back there. What? Okay. I was like, are you going to stay for it right now?
Wow, this is like he's challenging Mike for even shorter dips.
Okay, and he's dropping into Stealth's basement immediately, so that tells me we're about to see either Mimic Clip or Camera Unlock. And then just route everything into the back.
Am I going to get that small key from the torch? Alright. Alright, Homie Beer in chat is saying Stumpy. What's the Desert Palace small, which is kind of funny.
Huh? Really? That's not what I was expecting. Okay.
So he's well, might continue to duck Stumpy.
I mean, he's pretty close to there right now. Okay. Well, I guess he's gonna check the boots entrances and then maybe continue to the west.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I mean, Flippers have really gotten T-Stu anything so far.
I don't think so.
The ice rod's certainly not useful until fire rod shows up, and the Turok
Yeah.
Bicky.
Yeah, so assuming he finds that desert small key, like, very soon, it's not really gonna matter.
Mhm.
Although, when does he actually go back to check right side desert? Because here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, so Desert West is at Swamp Palace.
Yes.
Desert Main is at Desert East, so you can't enter that one.
Mhm.
Desert East is at Waterfall Ferry, which you quote unquote need the flippers to get into anyway.
Oh, good, a mushroom.
So I think like the only realistic way he gets back into desert is like if he decides to like fake flipper or do water walkie stuff to Zora area, or if he goes in through the entrance at Swamp Palace, which goes all the way through the entire dungeon before he gets to the right side.
Yeah, Swamp Palace is a crystal, by the way. Mike just did a map check. A nice pause after the hammer jump. Check, like I don't have this big key, right? No, I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that. I was gonna say that makes Meyer fully clearable, but that's not true. T-Stew still doesn't have a fire source.
Yep.
Whereas we know there's a lamp on Laser Bridge, which is really difficult to get to.
Well, unless he runs over it right now. Which I think that's probably what his next stop is. Taking that, doing this entrance and then checking that bumper.
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything else to do over here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do it.
A little surprising.
Ice? Oh, we have Bombos. I missed that. Wait, nope, he's leaving.
Oh, he doesn't wait. Pendant? Ew.
Oh, right, because we just got the map from the cave, but we haven't been in the Dark World since then, so he couldn't even check it. That's funny. Looks like we're gonna do Meyer instead.
Yeah, get no fire source like you mentioned earlier, so it cannot check the left side unless there's a funny fire rod in here.
Yeah, that would be a very funny fire rod indeed. This boss fight would also be hell. Well, it'd be bad. Maybe not hell.
Yeah, I think half magic and cape certainly helps.
Yeah, that goes a pretty long way. You can use hammer and just like stand in the goo to get iframes. It's not a good boss fight by any means. Oh my god, it's the mitts.
It's Bits is one of those items I never know how to feel when I find that in cross keys unless it's like 2 hours in and I find them, then I feel bad.
Yeah.
Because they only unlock bad things at that point.
So let's see. We haven't found Swamp yet, right? Don't think we have. And we also haven't found the dam.
Mm-hmm.
So like those are two entrances that could maybe be mitts locked. Are we missing any other required entrances? I don't think so.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the back of Skull, but we know that's a pendant.
Oh, okay. Well, that certainly helps with this boss fight. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure T-Stu is breathing a little sigh of relief finding that.
Yeah, honestly, like if not for that, I probably just wouldn't have even gone for the boss here. But with Cape and Master Sword, it's pretty easy.
Oh,
The dark room is still annoying, but
also, where's Clear Mouse at? Because we got an NMG land mode going on right now.
I would definitely just be spamming Burna because I am so bad at the Landmo.
That dude, Burna Lamo is pretty OP.
Yeah. All right, that's crystal number 3 for Mike. These two going through Mire Basement, no lamp. This is probably the most difficult dark room that people actually do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like Aga Tower, maybe worse, but like you almost never see that beyond the first 2 rooms.
Yeah.
But he's doing a great job so far. It looks like another fake flipper from Mike.
Yep.
Maybe no, he's gonna flute instead.
Not sure he even knows what he wants to do right now.
Oh, T2 is almost dead. Does he have a fairy? I don't remember.
I don't remember. We're
I
about to
hope
find
so.
out. Yeah, I really hope so too.
Okay,
He does. Okay, yeah. I don't think he probably wouldn't have been that aggressive if
Yeah, for sure.
he didn't have it. Of course, this is gonna be a little annoying too. He still doesn't have that bow from Laser Bridge.
Yeah. For some reason, it feels like this phase of this boss has way too much health, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It takes forever to kill this thing. Okay, now Mike is going to Misery Mire. He doesn't have the big key though.
Yep. He does have fire, although it's two small keys enough. I feel like if you're doing this without big key, you probably just check left side, right?
I mean, I would.
Like if you're gonna skip left side, like well, I don't know if I have even bother going in here.
Yeah. Okay, so Heart Container in the Compass Chest. Meanwhile, T-Stu is going to go do some Mitts things.
Yep.
Oh, and there's finally GT.
This is still not really a whole lot we can do here logically yet.
Yeah, almost nothing, actually. This is really weird. No hook shot, so left side is largely out of logic. No fire rod, so right side is out of logic. No bow, so you can't climb.
Oh god, but between our runners we do have a bow, fire source, several small keys.
Where's the
Oh,
powder
hook
at?
shot. Yeah.
Magic Bat is on the pyramid. Maybe that's gonna show up. I hope not, but it might.
It might get right away. I completely brain my brain just like died from it. Did we get anything at all on the left side?
I saw a heart container and then something else that I don't think was useful.
All right, heart and GT map according to our tracker company. Thank you very much.
So Mike will have the advantage that he can look at his map to remember the layout of GT. Huge advantage. Mike gets his Master Sword. T-Stu gets the big key to Turtle Rock,
Interesting.
which is hookshot locked.
Yep.
Oh, and Castle Tower Small. That's another thing we haven't actually seen yet. We don't know where Castle Tower is. Not that it really matters that much, since the drop down after Aga 1 is dead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what? Okay.
That's a funny hook shot.
That is one of the best places for the hookshot to be, just from a like trivia perspective. So remember when I said left side GT is mostly out of logic without the hookshot? Well, that's the exception right there.
Yeah.
With the boots and 4 small keys, that is in logic. We are missing a small key, but I don't know how much we really care about that.
Oh, that is sword. Ooh. Meanwhile, Mike finds Skullwoods. Green Pendant decides no interest.
And there's the fire rod.
The fire rod. Wow, that's gonna be wow. When T-Stu goes to Laser Bridge finally, he'll be able to beat Trinex.
Yeah, and now he can do right side.
Yep.
T-Stu's probably going to end up finding Laser Bridge just by going through the dungeon normally. I mean, he's got every single key to Turtle Rock. Laser Bridge itself is in a terrible location. He's probably just going to enter like through the east entrance to get Big Chest and then just keep going all the way to the boss. And then he'll find his bow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, what do we still need for go mode?
Let's see.
We have to do swamp. We haven't found the swamp small
or it's not small. Yeah.
Or the dungeon itself, I think, or the dam.
Oh, the dam. Yep.
It's like all the swamp stuff.
That might be it, actually.
Yeah, it might be. So there's still 1 pendant unaccounted for, right? So that could be pod.
Yeah, it could be pod. Yes. Yeah. So if pod's a pendant, yeah, we just need that swamp small.
Right.
Oh, then Mike just found the dam. Oh yeah, Mike did. Yeah, Mike did just find the dam. Yeah. Oh, we're talking. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, and there's the swamp small. Okay, GT is totally stacked. And there's Castle Tower.
So yeah, possible go mode if pod is a pendant.
And between the 2 runners, we have every item to get to every entrance in the game. Now, funnily enough, no one has actually looked at Turtle Rock to see what it needs. So, like, if Swamp is at Turtle Rock, maybe T-Stu needs Ether. Maybe Mike needs Bombos. Mike is going where next?
Could be desert, maybe. I mean, he's like right.
It seems like it. Okay, well that's really good for him.
All right, yeah, I think TC is gonna do what you said. And just like, yeah, we're turtle. Oh yeah, Turtle's a pen.
Oh,
Turtle's a pendant. Oh,
well, I mean, for him it's still laser bridge anyway, so it's
wow,
totally
that
working.
was threw me for a loop. Didn't even consider that this would be a pendant. Like, well, we got fire. We got all this stuff, all these keys. Of course, it's a crystal, right? I guess, you know, with the bow being there, I guess you need 4 keys to put in logic, right?
This does also mean we need to find the pod big key.
Yes.
Because now we know that's a crystal. So ice rod and flippers for Mike. He needs those flippers. I guess he might not actually need that ice rod.
Yeah.
And then another nice thing for T-Stew, after killing Trinex, he can check Roller Room, because he'll get warped to Turtle Rock Main.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got the Fire Rod, so he can check those 2 Fire Rod lock chests on the right side.
Yeah, and kind of a nice shot for Vortex. Like, once you find that lamp, you kind of know it's this TR back entrance is logic accessible. Maybe you like take a peek without being kind of fearing, without fearing that you're going to be locked out somewhere. And you're like, oh, cool, don't have to care about this.
He's like, how am I supposed to get here? Maybe I don't care. So I think Mike is getting the key on Hylia next.
Yep. I think this is a pod key, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes.
Hobo from Mike's side. I know we saw this forever ago from T-Stew. I don't think it was important. Just a map. To a place he's already beaten. And then this is probably going to be Zora from Mike.
Yeah.
Or the Humbug rule first.
Yep. Well, he's already broken that rule.
Yeah, actually, right.
Fire here first. Flagrant disregard for Humbug's feelings. And there's Swampo. I assume this is going to be like first chaff. This is a first chest. Like, yeah, I'm gone. Bye.
Yep. Yeah, he's got to find that Swamp Swall from GT Basement, which...
Yep.
I mean... So once he finds GT, which I don't think there's too much left for him to do besides that, he's going to like walk into everything he needs except for Pod Big, which we don't know where that is.
Yep. Which I guess it could maybe work out for him if I don't know, Pod Big is in Swamp Palace or something. Yeah, he might be trying to wait for that big key before returning to Pod. Unfortunately, he does need to. Mike does need to do the back because that Misery Miner big key was in Dark Maze.
Yeah. Which is not even close to being in Logic yet, funnily enough. We've only seen 4 pod keys. This is probably gonna be hammer pegs from Mike, maybe Smith, before or after, probably after. So he should find GT. T2 finishing up Eastern. This is something Mike's already done. T2 also hasn't done Desert yet, I guess. So it's definitely going to come down to where this pod big key is. Seems like T2 has a bit of a lead, but not that much of a lead. At least that's my guesstimation so far. I don't think it's going to take him too long to find the dam and to find swamp, and also to kill Landmo.
Yep.
Those are the things that Mike has done that T2 is not. Meanwhile, Mike has to clear out this basement here to get all his stuff. His hookshot, his fire out, his swamp smoky. Oh yeah, and Mike still has to kill Vitreous as well once he gets his Mire big.
This is gonna be funny. And Mike's gonna have a nice laugh, like, "Oh, I'm showing off with my hovers," and then he finds a hook shot like immediately after. Oh boy! Oh boy! He's got that mirror out. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god, don't do it.
Oh, Mike!
Uh-oh.
Mike, please!
Oh no. Wait. Okay, he's going anyway. Oh god.
This is extremely funny.
Yeah. So his dream scenario here is probably that the hookshot is on the climb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, his hookshot is actually in the basement. I mean, if Pod Big Key is here,
Yeah.
that could be really good for him. That'll take him to Pod, and then he'll find that Mire Big Key needs. Or he'll still have to come back to the basement eventually, even without having a hook shot.
Another fairy catch. This fairy was the one that's useful and that I don't release.
He's got that mirror now, so he doesn't have to worry about that anymore, at least. These two has found the dam.
Yeah, I think very clearly, worst case scenario at this point is Podvig is just in swamp.
Yeah. If that's the case, then T2 is going to cruise to a pretty strong time here. If you're Mike, I don't know when you go back to GT basement now. It's like he's trying to follow the logic, right? He's waiting until he finds his hook shot. Or like his fire rod. both of them are in GT.
Yeah, along with another sword, that would be very helpful right about now.
I don't know if we saw this on Mike's side. I think we
Yeah,
probably
he did. Yeah, he
did.
did this.
Okay, I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, T-Stew's just looking for swamp. Oh, there's blind. Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember Mike finding anything super useful here, but I could be wrong. Okay, there's a pod small. Okay, that's useful for T-Stew. Another pod small.
All right, let's see it. Is there a pod big key up here? Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is actually pretty, that is definitely the best thing Mike could have found up here.
Okay, this is really interesting. Should he be doing this, or should he just be leaving now? I guess he doesn't know, like, Swamp Small Key could be in here.
Yeah.
You kill Agate too. Gets the hover first try. Okay. Oh my god, Silver's.
Silver's T-Stew is never getting.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna finish. He's gonna kill Agate too. Which leads to the bat. He doesn't have the powder, so he can't check it, but I guess he's just thinking just in case. So clearly Mike goes to pod next, right? I mean, he's barely done any of pod. Now he can kill the boss. And that'll lead him into Mire, because he'll have the Mire big key.
Yep.
Then it's just a question of when do you go to GT Basement looking for the two things that are like keeping you out of GT Basement. Oh man, this has been a great race.
Yeah,
I'm loving this.
Yeah, that twist really kind of put some nice spice into this.
Like first we had Hammer versus Mirror, like which one is better to last locate, and now we have all this nonsense.
And yeah, unfortunately, T-Stew is gonna full clear this Swamp Palace, and worst case scenario, I mean, he could find stuff that just draws him away from doing the climb.
Yeah, I feel like T-Stew is probably not going to go back for climb until after doing like... I mean, Ice Palace has been completely untouched. Been sitting in Kakariko this whole game, but it's pendant. Like, I feel like if I was T-Stew, I'm probably going to end up doing that before going back for climb.
Does Mike do Ice before going back to GT Basement?
Well, yeah, I guess he was going to find Bombos here, right? I think Bombos was somewhere in the back. So yeah, maybe he does. Okay, there's another sword. So if, let's see, if there's a sword there and there's a sword in Fire Snake. Not sure if Mike ever finds either of those. I don't think he does. But he has silvers. I don't know if T2 ever finds silvers. Well, no, he definitely doesn't, because he's gonna have pod big key go mode.
Let's see. How deep in GT Basin was that swamp small?
I think it was Ice Armos.
Okay, so I think the tempered sword was before then, so I think Mike will get at least tempered.
Oh yeah,
If I
you're
remember
right.
correctly, it was in Fire Snake, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think that's definitely where the sword was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. He will find that. Looks like T2 is skipping left side for now.
Yeah, it makes sense near one item from go.
Yeah, and not having big key, I think he'd probably just leave after this. Like, he could just go back in and do left side now. But at this point, like, if you don't have big key, maybe you just wait. Okay, so where is T2 going now? I feel like it would be... Oh, we're turning in the mushroom. Okay. Actually, we also have to finish Hera.
Yes.
Kind of forgot about that. Hera's in kind of an annoying place. I guess that's why no one's been back there, and we still don't have the big key, so you have to orphan something.
Yep.
But yeah, we're in ice. Don't actually remember where the magic shop was. I know we've seen it.
Yeah.
So maybe a little surprised T2's doing this before Hera. But orphaning Hera Big Chest does kind of feel bad.
There's oh.
Oh, that okay. That's where.
Well, he's well, if he's gonna have to orphan her a big chest no matter what.
Saving and quitting. Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't realize you already killed Helmasaur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, there's our pod small key locked by 4 Turtle Rock small keys, which we found forever ago. Mike appears to be going back to GT. No, he's not. Okay, never mind. He's going somewhere else. Oh, he's going to Hera. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. He's got all the keys for it now.
Yep.
Does he go to GT after this? He's like kind of in the neighborhood.
Mm.
Sort of.
Like, oh yeah, I've been here. I've done these first 2 checks.
Okay, and surprise. Oh, look, we needed that small key to get the hook shot. Right? Logically, that hook shot is locked by all 4 GT small keys. Hopefully, for Mike's sake, that's not what it takes him before he finally goes back to the basement. He's Stu heading towards GT. Nope. Hera.
Nope. Looks like he's also doing Hera.
Oink.
Another nice high five from our runners.
Okay, I think this is going to be GT for Mike.
Could be, or I was
Wait.
also wondering if this is Ice Palace, maybe.
Oh, Meyer.
Or Meyer. Okay,
Yeah, he has
Myers
to
are here too.
right
Yeah.
about that.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, this makes perfect sense.
But keeping his portal, so he might still do GT after this.
Yep. So there's so many options. This is the criminal scene is thriving in Kakariko today.
Yeah, he just checked his map after doing Hera. So I guess Mike, and you see there's no C in the corner here, so he didn't actually know this was a crystal until now. So that makes perfect sense. Like with the big brain fall down the pit, it's faster routing. It blew my mind when I first saw that. That's actually the fastest way to do that room. Well, I mean, unless you do some stupid like hover or something. But
yeah, speaking of hovering,
with the sword out too. Nicely done. Yeah, if you can manage to hover while also keeping a finger pressed on the sword button, you do actually move faster that way. You know, as long as you're like holding the sword in a certain direction and you're moving in a certain direction.
is Mike trying for a little bomb spooky there? I have no idea how that works. I have no idea if that was what he was going for.
I don't know how it works either. It's too complicated for my small brain.
Definitely a much easier Vitreous fight for Mike here. Those silver arrows.
Okay, so if you're Mike, what do you do now? Ice Palace is in logic. GT Basement is not, but GT Basement has everything you need, and it's a lot of items, and it's really dense. He's going to Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Skullwood's big chest from T-Stew. Do you check the entrance here? I don't know if there's really any entrances left that we care about.
I don't know. seen Hive Cave, we've seen Mini Moldorm, we've seen Paradox, we've seen. I think we've hit up all, like most, or if not all, of the major item caves. I feel like.
Yeah. There probably still is like one or two like single item caves still missing. Oh wait, we haven't seen this yet, have we? Oh. Kind of forgot about this one. Where does this even go?
Yeah.
I think we've seen all the like forced connector. Like we've seen Turtle Rock Bridge, we've seen Desert East. Maybe this goes to like GT or something.
Yeah. Maybe. Oops. Yep, there we go.
Well, that's why we never found that till now.
what a couple of terrible entrances for that.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna check big key chests. I think that's it. I think he's already seen Hellway. So yeah, this is only for one item here. Oh, now, oh god, now do you go back for left side
Boy.
swamp before you climb?
Oh, that brief moment of happiness followed by kind of one of the worst feelings you could have in any Sanity mode.
Finally get to see what medallion this needs. It's Bombos. Almost 2 hours in the seat, and still the best weapon Mike has for this boss fight is the hammer.
Yeah.
It's kind of incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, now Mike's gonna get his 4th GT small key, which puts Map Chest GT in logic. He has a Dark World portal on the same screen.
Yep.
Is honest Mike. Believe in Map Chest logic. Is he going for Smith? Or what is this? I don't remember.
This was.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing to check before you do anything else, for sure.
Yep. I guess luckily he can't get distracted by beating Trinex.
Okay, he's gonna do the Smith first, but does he go back into GT by the time he does Purple Chest? Where even is the Smith?
Isn't it like in eastern, like the eastern, outside the eastern
What?
area? I think.
Oh, shovel?
Like,
I guess he has the shovel. Ah, okay. These two going back to Meyer area. Or is this Skull? Oh, it is Skull.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. I think he's found the two keys that aren't the guaranteed keys, so this is basically logic.
Yeah.
It's also a green
Green.
pendant, so it's
Yep.
like 2 items.
Yep.
And actually, at this point, it's also PED, so basically 3 items. Although he probably checked PED when he was checking back of Skull, right? I wasn't actually looking, but that would have made sense. Mike going somewhere that's not GT.
Oh, is this Hera basement?
Oh, wow.
Okay, if you're doing it now, you should have just done this while you were here earlier. Come on, bruh. Bruh.
A Hera basement over GT basement. Never thought I'd see the day. Is Mike winning? Probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it feels like he just has less to do than T-Stu does, right? I don't know. Like, 'cause I don't know how much T-Stu's already burned through everything he needs to do, too.
He can't have much left.
I don't think either of them can have very much left at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like, T-Stu can't do Hera Big Chest because that's locked behind the Pod Big. I mean, he's got, like, Left Side Swamp and Swamp Big Chest left. Oh
Yeah,
no, this feels really bad. This is a Mimic Cave. This feels so terrible.
Mike is probably getting a beverage. Maybe using the men's room. Okay, he's back. I could still see T-Stu climbing before doing left side swamp, though. I think you could do either or here. Okay, head pull. Yeah, I think he could have checked this when he was doing back of skull. But it's more dramatic this way. Meyer Spunky. Oh,
That's funny.
wow. That puts our GT map in logic. Great. He's gonna check shovel. Really feels like they're gonna mutually last locate GT. Just one of them is last locating GT basement, and one is last locating GT climb.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's going back in for swamp, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, does Mike have anything left that's not GT basement at this point? I don't even know.
For Zen and Brave's sakes, I sure hope not.
can't think of anything else he could do that's actually in logic besides GT map chest.
All right, go ahead. Fake us out again. Mike goes in. Sequence breaks right side before map chest.
I'd say he could fake powder magic bat. Except he already turned in his mushroom, so... Oh, God. Right, I forgot. Purple chest. But look, his portal is right there. He is so ready to go back in. Okay, finally. For realsies, this is GT. I wish I could see his reaction to finding this hook shot. He has been dodging this for so long. And T-Stu, I think he's down to GT. Oh, nope.
Oh, this is left side mire.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't have a fire source first time he was in here.
Now it's in logic because he has all the
Yeah.
things. There you go. There's a tempered hit.
Now watch as he gets his fire out and for some reason decides to mirror and do something else. You have to think both of these runners are like on full tilt at this point, right? Like you feel terrible as either of them right now. Maybe not as bad as T-Stu, because you're probably thinking, okay, if it is the climb, then surely my opponent's also going to last locate that, right? Putting those silver arrows to good use again. Which is another advantage that Mike has. T-Stu's never going to have silvers. It's pretty much in the bag at this point for Mike. He just has to go finish off Swamp. T-Stu's got to do all of Climb and then also go kill Helmasaur.
Yep.
Yeah, I am really curious to hear about Mike's thoughts on the seed. I mean, I can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's trying to be logical. But man, if he had just done GT Basement, like, at any point earlier than this, he could really crush the seed. I mean, obviously, like, yeah, if you go to where the items are, you'll get a better time. But it's pretty hilarious to the extent that he put off, like, the densest location in the game in the name of logic. Alright, T-Stew. Last locating climb. That's right, he's probably going to find the pod big key right about the time that Mike finishes. And there's crystal number 7 for Structural Mike. He's just a quick mirror and flute to 2 away from getting to Ganon, and then he will be done. And he get the 1-1.
Let's see.
He didn't find his gold sword in Swamp. I thought he got it, but I guess he didn't. That's okay. He's got some time to spare here.
Just a little bit.
Oh, and he even gets the blue Ganon. Oh, no. Oh, hang on now. And there we go. Get your GGs in chat for Structural Mike. Taking home the win for the last Locationeers. Clinching playoffs.
Finishing with an official race time .gg time of 2:14:01.
Yeah, pretty awesome race to watch. We got to see a lot of divergence.
Mm-hmm.
Not just with this whole GT thing, but I mean the first hour and a half of the seed was pretty entertaining with Mike finding that hammer so early but kind of orphaning the mirror forever. The opposite case for T-Stew.
Yep.
We are now joined by the winner, Honest Structural Mike himself. GG's.
GG's.
Thank you. You call me on.
GT.
Yeah.
So So take us through your thoughts after you did Stalfos room GT basement, and then deciding to climb.
Yeah. I should have checked map chest. It's easy to forget map chest can be in logic without hookshots. That's all I have to say about that. And I also found the 4 small, so I guess could be a hookshot in map chest now. LOL. I kind of hoped it wasn't. I was like, at that point in the seed, I was hookshot and swamp small, and pod big, potentially, from good mode, and a couple of other big hits. Like I was close from not needing either fire or hookshot. So the early game of the seed was just pretty bad. I felt until boots. I felt good about the boots. But I felt like I had to do something that was divergent from my opponent in routing. So it's just, well, climb is in logic. I'm just gonna do the in logic climb and not do this out of logic placement.
Yeah.
So honestly, I should have done map chest. That could have been in logic already, but kind of forgot.
Yeah, well, if you'd done it at that point, like maybe it actually would have been a bad thing for you, because finding that pod big key on the climb is really
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have
how you to
climbed.
win. Yeah,
You know,
right.
you find hookshot, you find your fire rod, you find your pump small. Like, I guess I'll do all my dungeons now. I guess that's what's happened to T-Stew.
Yeah, that's basically what Tisu did. Just like did everything and then just last located the climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. I assume chat had a whale of a time knowing exactly what I should do, and
your teammates were loving it. Every
I
second.
guess
they enjoyed.
everyone were god routing the seed, knowing where all the items were.
Oh, of course.
Those boots were nasty, weren't they?
Yeah, those boots were terrible. Oh,
You
those
needed
boots
the
were
cape for that, or
Yeah.
am I mistaken?
I'm pretty sure. I think we're pretty sure you absolutely 100% needed the cape for that.
Yeah, so you needed your sick kid hammer and your spike cave cape. No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, yes, spike cave cape.
Mhm.
Amazing. Yeah, I felt pretty bad about the mirror on catfish, but with the boots where they were, I felt okay again. I didn't need to tilt too much.
Yeah, mirror was rough, but the one big advantage you did have in the early game was the hammer. Because you followed that connector from the east Turtle Rock entrance to the west, and you found hammer pretty quickly. T-Stew, it took him a pretty long time to find that.
Yeah, I was worried about because the hammer sort of made me skip the club for a long time, because I followed the hammer checks immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the glove there before the hammer. Great. Amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Cross keys is tough. I don't.
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
When do you feel like you get better?
I only feel like I get worse.
Same.
Somehow.
But I won, and that was great. So.
Yeah, well, it was a really exciting race to watch.
Mhm.
I mean, it had a lot of pretty funny moments, but just the whole early game kind of being like T-Stew has mirror versus Mike has hammer made the routing pretty interesting, and then it coming down to last locating climb versus last locating GT basement.
Yeah, hookshot and fire unlocks a lot more than pod big key. So I guess that's why I got there first in the end. So lucky me.
So
nice silvers.
Oh yes, silvers. That was also pretty good for you.
I had a moment where I was like, should I fake powder?
I was wondering about that.
should I do it? Like nah. I think I would have been ostracized by some members of the community if I did.
Get your GGs and chat for T Stew 14 finishing up here. Official race time. Yep. Official race time at GG Tau 2:20:15 for T Stew.
Yep, still played very well. But
Yep.
I mean, what can you do when you're last locating your go mode on climb, right?
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
So Mike, I believe this officially puts you into the playoffs now.
It should. It should eliminate that last point something of a percentage.
Yes, you basically were already there, but now I think it's official.
Yeah, thank you. You made it yet again.
And then we have a co-op Randomizer coming up.
Oh.
How do you guys feel about that?
We're gonna dash into those Eastern Lionels and laugh about it.
And we're now joined by T Stew. GG's.
Yep, GG's.
GG's you.
Yeah, so this was a pretty interesting race to watch. Unfortunately for you, T Stew, the pod big key on climb kind of ruined everything. But in the early game, we did see you had a pretty big advantage getting to the mirror. That's something that Mike was missing out on for a long time. Though it did take you a while to find the hammer, so that was kind of the story of the first hour or so of the seed. Mirror versus hammer.
Oh, okay.
And then later on, Mike decided to do a pretty early climb instead of finding that nasty hook shot locked by all 4 small keys in the basement.
Yeah, I had to do the basement before I climbed because I didn't have the lamp at that point.
Yeah,
So I didn't have a bow either.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. Mike actually found Laser Bridge through its entrance, which was from mirroring at the bumper ledge.
Oh yeah, you find your cave on Spike Cave and go, well, you can just walk out of here and do bumper cave connector immediately and find Laser Bridge, I guess.
Yeah,
that was an annoying bow for sure, and lamp, I guess.
But yeah, that's true. That did actually let you do climb. It wouldn't have even been a choice.
Huh.
Without
it's funny
the
how those
lamp, at
things
least.
really shake up routing. Those tiny decisions.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was a really entertaining race to watch. You both kind of last located different things. So it was kind of interesting to see how the two of you took completely different paths through the seed in the end.
Yeah. I kind of enjoy the seed in general, apart from a few things, you know.
You guys did get the flute and the pearl super early. That probably felt pretty nice. There just was like nothing else for a really long time though. Like you could explore all the entrances, but you could not really do anything in any of the dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you feel, T-Stew? Like up until hammer and glove, I guess, and mirror. It was just
It didn't feel too bad because everything was pretty deep. So I don't think anything felt bad, but it also didn't feel like I was obviously ahead either.
Yeah, it was very hard to get a good sequence of events in the seed, for sure. I got the hammer early, and I don't know how you get the hammer and the mirror early. Like someone probably does that, but that it seems unlikely. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And thanks for getting up early to do this race. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm glad we got up early to do it too. It was again, like I said, it's a very entertaining race to watch. Both of you took on kind of wildly different directions after a while, so it was always something kind of different and entertaining going on.
Yep. Yeah, both of you played very well. It's just like there's only so much you can do when you last locate, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that just about does it for us. Let's take a look at the schedule here. We have a few more races going on today. There's another Cross Keys match live right now on SpeedGaming 3, like hour and a half in, between Red Kitsune and Windfox. And then on this channel, in about, looks like a half hour from now, we'll have Kaisden versus Gamachu. And then as soon as that match is over, we have Vortex of Doom versus Dr. Mardio. So lots of good Cross Keys matches still to be played today. The best mode. Watch it while you still can, because tomorrow we're starting Co-op Randomizer week. But yeah, thanks Shin for co-commenting with me. Thanks Rody and McMonkey for tracking. And of course, Structural Mike and T-Stew for running. Again, it was a really fun race to watch. And yeah, I think that does it for us here. Thank you, chat, for watching. And we will see you guys later.